Good morning. It's about 10 o'clock. My name is Lee, and today I'm showing you how to clean chitlins. Of course, chitlins is an art. It's something that you care about what you're putting in your mouth. Today we're dealing with red bucket chitlins. I happen to have two that I'm going to clean today. Two red buckets. I have one for my clean chitlins, which always have water you put in so they don't dry out. So I put hot water in the clean chitlins so they'll be fresh and clean while we're cleaning them. Did that, hot water. We did that, and now I tell you, I start cleaning this chitlins at 10 o'clock in the morning. 2 buckets. First thing you do, you get your hot pan of hot water like I have here, and you dip it, and you see the skin that I'm peeling off the back of this chitlin. And once you get a good piece, you can see how it just comes right off. But believe me, this is not the end of cleaning the chitlins, because you have to go through it very thoroughly. And you dip it back in the water, and then you see these little knots on your chitlins. They must come off. Them little knots got to come off, because that's what would float to the top. And you want that off your chitlins. So you just take your hand and you dip the chitlins in there and you pull them out with your hand and skin just like that. You just pull it right off and the knots comes right off. But you see how I'm sitting, because it's a setup. It's a time-consuming process, but cleaning chitlins is something of an art. A lot of people tell you they can clean them, but hey, when you get them and they start cooking, you'll see all the mess that they left behind will float to the top. And believe me, it will tell you that you did not have a good cleaning chitlin, or the person that was cleaning them just wasn't time consuming. They was in a hurry, trying to get somewhere, or think, well, ain't nobody gonna notice it. Yeah, you're gonna notice it, because you gotta go in your mouth. So anything going in your mouth, you won't clean. And so I takes my time. I go back through my chitlin, and I take all the little brown spots off my chitlin. Make sure all the little strings is off the chitlin. And then you'll come up, you dip it again, you look, you'll see if there's some more remaining little straggling strings on it. Yeah. They people tell me I take all day to clean them. Yeah, but it's going to take me 5 minutes to eat them, because it ain't going to be that many. But see, I'm still pulling. I'm still pulling. That tells you you got to keep working with the chitlin. You got to keep working with it. And this is just one. And see, I can see a little string hanging right there that I'm going to pull. Yeah, I'm going to pull that off, because that will float to the top when you're cooking them. So you must scale it like they scale a building. And when they climbing it and washing windows, this is the same way I scale my chitlins. I scale them clean. I know they clean. I put my name on it. This is Lee's catering service, but this here is not going on my truck. This here is for the home for New Year's 2023. I didn't get any for Christmas. They was all sold out. But I had some for the new year. And you see, I'm always dipping my hands in the water because you will want to keep them clean. Keep your chitlins clean, no mess on it, no strings on it. Perfectly clean chitlin. Perfectly clean chitlin. This is what, and this is how you clean chitlins. These buckets ran me $35 a bucket. $35. I used to get this bucket for $5 when my mother was alive and I was coming up as a kid, and I'm 61 years old now. $5. Now they're $35 a bucket. Everybody say, oh, go get this, oh, Betty Boo this, call them names. They call names out all the time. Oh, they the best chitlins. You ain't got to do nothing but just rinse them and eat them. Well, they lying to themselves. All them Betsy Boos and Betsy Dad and Betsy Dad. Nah, they just go and think they're cleaning them and rinsing them and this or that. They're not cleaning them. Them Boos and all them Betsy's, they can clean the chitlin. They just put them in some sauce and told you they was clean. They're not clean. They're not clean. This is clean when you clean them and pull them and you get all of that mess off of them. That's how you clean chitlins. That's how you clean chitlins, and that's what this video is about. It's about taking your time because people rely on a good chitlin when they're ready to eat. That's the skin, that's the chitlin. Oh, you'll get some of them that be thin, so paper thin, but I love the paper thin ones. They are so good when they cook. Oh, yeah, they just melts in your mouth. But you have to make sure you get all the brown little critters off the chitlins, because if not, that will float to the top. And float to the top, you know somebody didn't clean that chitlin right. And chitlin, you gotta treat it just like a baby's butt. Very tender. Very, very tender. You see how I went through this chitlin? I mean, it is just perfectly clean. And it's perfectly thin and perfectly clean. Drop it in the bucket and you go on. Of course, look. Oh, what a terrible looking chitlin this is. But let's attack it. Let's find a good place to start peeling. I think I found the spot. See, when you get it like that, find a spot, you just work your thumbs on around the edge and just tender. You're not rushing because you can lose your spot with it. See how that fell? But see, I'm just working my way around this chitlin. I'm just pulling back, pulling one. Of course, you'll get to like, it's a real crispy part of the chitlin that feel like it's tight. But you just take your time, go to the edge, and it'll follow right through. Just move it, and you just keep moving it, and you just keep moving it, and you pull, and you keep moving it, and keep on until you come to where you're going to see it's going to start dismantling itself. Then you'll come to another edge of the chitlin, and I'm telling you, it's an art. You have to keep it going. If you don't keep it going, you can lose your edge. And then, but see, I got most of the chitlin in my hand over on this side. But see, I'm getting to a part where I'm going to have to play with them and grab a whole new section But, you see, I'm still keeping it together. You see that? See, I'm still working this chitterling. This chitterling is getting all the way worked. And see, look how he get worked. That chitterling got all the way worked. And I ain't done. I'm just getting the majority. I ain't done, because you got to go back. That's the mess. That's all the mess on the chitterlings. All of this was the mess. Now, still have an end piece over here I didn't get. Let's see what it looks like over here. Let's see, was this the beginning of my task? Do I see anything on it? I rubbing it like that, and rub it like that, and I look at it, and I rubs it, and dip my hands in that water, I rubs it, and I go, and I'm just going all the way through the chitterling. There's one big chitterling, and I'm just rubbing it, and I'm dipping my hand, and I'm rubbing it, and I come out. Look how clean that chitterling is. See how it started? Now, look how clean it is. No mess on it. None whatsoever. None. Clean chitterling. Ready to be eaten. That's a chitterling. Yep. That's how you clean a chitterling. Look at this one. Ooh, whoa, what a chitterling. Damn, you say, ooh, what a chitterling. Yeah, I say what a chitterling. But this is what I do. I'm going to find me a spot. I'm going to find me and locate me a spot with my nail. And I think I might have found me a good spot. And I'm going to continue, and I'm going to peel, and I'm going to peel it. I'm going to peel it. Chitterling 101. If you want to learn how to clean chitterlings, come to me. I teach you. Because all them other folks talking about they know how to clean the chitterling, I wouldn't let them clean my car. You know, no less my chitterling. You see a spot on your car, and after you gave them $20, $30 to clean it, look at all that mess coming off that chitterling. Look at that. All the way to the end. See me? See, this is what you're talking about. Don't talk about a red bucket chitterling. I don't want to clean a red bucket chitterling. The red bucket chitterling is just the dirtiest, the stinkiest, and everything. It might have a little smell, but hey, chitterlings ain't got good in the days. Shit, I'm 61 years old right now. I knew when I purchased this chitterling with my brother, I'm like, look, if they putting them in bags, they putting them in cartons, they got them. Chitterlings can't be that bad in the red bucket no more. And they're not. And you see how I'm just working my way around that chitterling. And look, I'm keeping it all good. See that? All good. And I still got the majority of the chitterling down there, that the biggest part of the chitterling. See, I done worked my way all the way to the corners. All the way to the corners. Still got the majority, because I still got it all in my hand. See all of that? That's the mess. All of that is the mess. I still got the majority of the chitterling in my hand. And I'm just working edge on around the edges of this chitterling. And I got the majority of the mess off. And then you go back through. You go back through. You rub your hand. You see where the chitterling is all the way clean. There's not no brown spots on it. There's not no loose ends on it. You put your hands in the water. There's not no loose ends on it. Of course, I'm set up. I got a couple of towels up under me. I have my cooler where it's like waist side. Because a lot of people stands over the sink, and this can be bad on your back. But hey, anything's worth having good hey, you take your time to do it right. And that's the way I do all my food. I take my time. I do it with love. I don't have no one in the house with me. I'm home alone. And I'm sitting here. I'm having a cup of coffee. Of course, yeah, my hands is my hands. And I'm the only one touching it. And that's my cup of coffee. Got me a cup of coffee. Haven't had no breakfast or nothing. But, hey, when you're dealing with chitterlings, you probably don't want to eat nothing anyway. You want to just get up and know this is going to be your job for the day. You're going to be here for at least 4 hours or more. You know, depending on how the chitterling want to react to you. Because, hey, children try to be in charge, but hey, I'm in charge of this chitterling. I see that, I grab them, I make sure, I do this. Hey, I know a man, and he's a very famous man, and I knew he got a real good show, and he's on a game show, and I've been wanting to meet that man and tell him I knew some of his chefs, but I wanted to get in that man's house. He owned a farm, and he's a real funny man. He used to be a funny man on stage one day, but hey, they was the Godfathers. Just call them the Godfathers of funny men. And that man, you know who he is. I always wanted to go to his farm and cook him some soul food. Maybe this video to get me there. Because, hey, cleaning chitterlings is something he loved. I know he loved them. He used to eat them. He might don't eat them no more. But that's okay. I see me. I'm literally fighting the chitterling because I'm fighting it because I want that skin. I want that skin. Once you get that skin, you just rub it and push that thumb just like that. You push it just like that. You push it and you push it and you grab and you tell him, man, Joker, I know how to clean a chitterling. The Joker tell you he know how to clean a chitterling, and don't be pulling and don't be holding and don't be rubbing his thumb all through that chitterling, and don't take his time and get to the edge of that chitterling. See, I'm going on around because, see, that chitterling, I come right back to the edge, right there where it's want to think it's fighting something. See, you just go on around the edge, go on around, and watch when you get to the bottom of it, when you get to the edge of it, you're going to be right in the middle, and you're going to be able to pull all of that necessary skin right off of that chitterling. See, I like to go all the way to the edges, see, because that's where the mess hides, on the edge of the chitterling. Not in the middle so much, but right on the edge of that chitterling. That mess hides. And you don't get the edge of that chitterling, see, I can pick it back up. I can pick that skin right back up because I know where it's at. I can see it. You can see it. You can see it. Yeah, see, I'm getting right to the nitty gritty of it now. See, and I'm working myself right back to the middle where it wanted to play like it was tough. But see, I'm still working that edge, pulling that string. But see, it's there now. It's working. It's working. It's working. Look at that chitterling. It's peeling. See, you go all the way around. See, that one there kind of tore a piece, But I'm still there. Still there working. I find me another form, and I pull, and I pull, and I pull. I like to grab them strings too, see. You get right there, when you get to tender pieces, just take your time. Take your time, you know, they're gonna pull off, but just take your time, and you're getting majority of it because it's coming to the end now. Getting to the majority of it, and then you're right there at it. Yeah, you're right there at it. See, you're right there at it. You see, you're edging it, and you're edging it, and you're pulling, and you're pulling it, and you're getting right to the edge of that chitlin where it's going to all come to form right in the middle. When it gets to the middle, and all that skin going to be right to the middle of your chitlin. But you know what? You done went all the way around that chitlin. You done went all the way around. Then you're going to come back, and you're going to come back to where you thought, and you begin, and then you come back to the middle of that chitlin, and then you start pulling that edge off. See that? See that? Look at all of that. Look at that. That's the bad part right there. And that's your good part right there. Drop this in your dirty bucket. Pull your hand out. Then this where you go perfect your chitlin. This where you perfect it. You go back through your chitlin. You look at your chitlin. Make sure there's no brown spots on it. Make sure you don't have no edges and nothing creeping around your chitlin. Flip them over. Flip them front and back. Make sure there's nothing on there. See, got a couple of little strings right there. You want to pull that string, because that string there will break off in hot water, and it'll want to tend to float to the top. And a couple of people say, nah, you can leave that. That ain't nothing. No, I don't want that on mine, because I don't want nothing floating to the top. So I goes around, I goes to the edge of it, and I make sure there's nothing there. And a perfectly clean chitlin. Nice chitlin. Look how good somebody gonna enjoy that chitlin. Look at that pretty chitlin. Look at that. That is just so pretty, baby. Look at it. But there you go. And we go to another one. Look how this one looks. It looks all this a mango. Hey, but that's your money. You don't throw away your money. So you're going to find a spot where you're going to start cleaning it, dipping your hand. This one here has a lot of the brown stuff on it, so you're going to have to rub it. Dip it in water, you're going to have to rub it. And once you clean and get your edge on, I think I said edge, see? I found a nice little piece of the edge that I can go ahead and start scaling the chitlin. I just scale it. I just scale it because, you know, I don't want to lose it. So I get the majority of it right there. And I rub my thumb through it like that. And I just pulls it. And I just pulls. And then I get to the edge of it. And I pull that little piece too. Because them the ones people think they can leave. Oh, that edge don't mean nothing. Oh, that edge means more than you think. Because that's what you got to eat. Right there. And then you just work your way on around. See, I think I came to a piece of the edge, but you lose a little piece of the chitlin, but you're not done with this chitlin here, because remember, it was all in disarray. So this chitlin still got, so what I can do, I can go ahead and sit that little piece there, because that's about clean. About clean. It's not clean. It's about clean, but you want to work and see what this one here is doing. See all that brownness on it? See, you got to take all that off. Got to bring all that off. That's when you use your water. You got to bring all that off. And then you come up. See, I found another edge on the chitlin where came off. Then you put your in the water, get the brown stuff off. That's the brown mess, which is the dirtiest part of the chitlin. And you just take your thumb and you just pull. And you just pull it off. That's what you do. You just pull it on off, because that's the piece that you want to be the cleanest. And you just go around that chitlin, no matter how thin it is, because people think you can just leave that. But that's when you come up and you see, I found a whole nother piece. Found a whole nother edge. Where I got to clean it. See, that's when you tell people, I don't want to eat your chitlins because you didn't clean them right. Nah, see, all of that. You don't want to eat that chitlins because they left all that on that chitlin. Because they say, oh, I don't see no more. Now, you don't see no more because you ain't go around that chitlin. You go around that chitlin, then you'll know that all of that is gone. Dipping in that water, make sure there's no brown spots on your chitlin. Just one little piece. It was two pieces. This is one. See, my eyes stays focused on the chitlin. Stays focused on the chitlin. Then it comes out. That's one little piece. It was two pieces. Here's the other piece. Let's see, is this it? I think that's it. See, once you get them clean, you can almost see which one it is. But it separates itself. Chitlin separates itself if you got the right water. See, separates itself. You're gonna lose a little bit of the chitlin sometimes, but I try not. I try to take every strain, little, big, shit. You pay $35 for a bucket of chitlin. I want every little span of my chitlin. I want every little span. I want every little span of my chitlin. Nah, I want my chitlin. All of them. All of them. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting it. So I go through every little piece of that chitlin, and I want it. If that skin come off, that means I got a chitlin somewhere. I got a chitlin somewhere. You see how I wipe that baby like a baby boo? That's how you clean the chitlin. And we're going to pause and we're going to stop, and I'm going to tell you, if you want to deal with Lee's chitlin cleaning, come to your house, give me your buckets, $150 a bucket, because, hey, my time, your mouth. Lee's chitlin cleaning, just like the baby butt. Drop it in there. Let's see what we got here.